Yeah, we back with another exclusive coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. We back, baby, with another exclusive about Omarosa. God damn it. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Yeah. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love Omarosa. Omarosa and the president. And you gotta love this, man. This fiasco. Doesn't get too much better than this. Hollywood writers could never write a script like this. Man, I'm telling you, man. And oh yeah, check me out on Instagram too, man. At Trump Game. Follow me on Instagram. You know, I've been over here posting a lot of pictures lately over there. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram, man. Wow. Yep. And check out my Patreon as well. What the hell? Yeah, some bad chicks, man. Check out my Patreon and you know, today is kind of a new breed of women today. You know, not all, but there's like, you know, there's different types of women out here today. And Omarosa is a good example of it. You know, she's the type that will use everything as leverage. Every and anything is leverage. And, you know, you don't really, you know, I see a woman like her. She's just an opportunist. You know, I don't see her as someone that you can trust at all. You know, as a matter of fact, now you look at her, she ain't a bad looking woman though. And that's the thing. That's how, you know, that's how she sucked guys in. She ain't a bad looking woman. And she got a big ass too. So, you know, she got those qualities going for her. And, you know, you just don't know. I haven't read her book yet. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna buy it, you know. But she claims, I saw her interview, she claimed that she got something on Trump. And who knows what that could be? You know, who knows? You know. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump was smashing that. I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't blame him. I mean, they all in the White House together. I mean, they're working together. I mean, I don't know how long they work together because I don't follow Omarosa, you know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was hitting that. Not at all, you know. But, you know, let's go back. I remember Omarosa when she was on the reality show. You you're fired. You know, that show, the Trump show. I remember when she was on that show. And even on that reality show, she kind of sticked out because I was like, yo, who's this chick? You know, of all the women that was on there, she was the only one that really stuck out to me, you know, and she just made her way from the reality shows, and you see her here and there on little little clips on camera here and there, and then she started doing like I think she started being on Fox and CNN. You know, all of a sudden she's giving her opinion on. She's been, selected as the go-to person to talk about us. I'm like, who's selecting some of these people to be like the spokesperson for black people? I'm like, really? Yeah. I mean, they always bring up some new people every 5 to 10 years, and all of a sudden they speaking on the behalf of black people. I'm like, who are these people? Where they came from? I always wonder about stuff like that, But and then on, during I think the campaign. Well, even after the campaign, Omarosa was taken up for Trump. I mean, Trump could do no wrong. So I'm like, yo, what's up with this chick? I mean, like, what is she saying? Whose side is she on? That's what I was thinking when I was looking at her, some of the stuff she was saying when she was taking up for Trump. So that's when I pretty much put her on the coon train. Or, I was like, you can't trust a woman like her. You just can't. And then, she got the job at the White House, and I didn't really know what her job title was, really. I think they just made a position for her. So she was like the kind of like the token Negro at the White House. And then I heard I think I heard the recording when she got fired by I forgot the guy's name. I just can't, that fired her at the White House. And then the thing that's interesting is they had to have really trusted her for her to get recordings and a certain part of the White House where they were actually sitting down talking, because in that part of the White House, you cannot everyone has to put their cell phone in a certain location, because it's more of a safety issue. But it seemed like Omarosa didn't give a shit. I guess she wanted to have some type of evidence as like I guess she wanted to use the recording as an insurance policy, just in case things don't go as planned. So I think she was kind of planning for the worst at some point. This is like an insurance policy, that type of deal. However, let me tell you what I've also heard. Even after she got fired, and when she called up Trump on the phone, and Trump was like, he didn't know she got fired. After that, they called Omarosa back and wanted to create another position for her. But for whatever reason, I guess she turned it down, or whatever the case was. I don't know. But, it ain't no telling what type of dealing her and the president had. Maybe the Trump didn't do what she wanted done, or maybe he didn't fulfill her promises. You just never know. You just never know. But some people say Omarosa is like the spook that sat beside the door type deal. But that's you just don't know. There's a lot of things that we just don't know. The only person that really know is the people that work in the White House, the people that work behind the scenes, Trump and whoever else was involved, basically. We can only speculate, and we can only talk about the phone calls that's been uploaded online on YouTube. We can only speculate. We really don't know what to think. And like I said, I haven't read the book, so I don't really know what the book is all about, really. But I know one thing. There's a lot of people that take jobs in the White House. One thing that's interesting about that, working in the White House, a lot of people are willing to take a low salary. I notice, at any position, really, because they know when they leave the White House, they're going to have boatloads of opportunities. They might be making 6-7 figures. But I don't think this administration this is gonna end up like that. I think like the Obama administration, oh man, everybody's making a killing. They're making a killing. The book deals, commercials, whatever. I'm talking like these are people that we don't even know their names that are making 6 and 7 figures. There's one girl that got a book deal. I think she was on Obama's. Like she's like a speechwriter, and I never heard of this woman like ever. And she wrote a book, and it sold. It done pretty well, but she got an advance like $50,000 in advance for the book publishing deal, and this lady's making like over $1 million, and nobody really ever heard of her. That's the thing. So there's a lot of people that's willing to take basically a pay cut to working at the White House for 4 to 8 years, basically, or if you don't get fired, like Trump, you don't even last for 4 years with Trump, boy. You don't even last for a year. As soon as you do something that he don't like, you out of there. It's hard in that White House, man. They run a tight ship in there. But hey, like this video. Give me a thumbs up. It's hard in that White House, man. People you got people don't even make it for 6 months. Damn. And then another thing that I noticed about Trump, he's heavy on Twitter, and sometimes I can kind of tell if he's upset about something because he can't hold it, man. He's got to let it out. Get on Twitter, fast fingers and shit. Man, you dog face. Damn, man, call Omarosa a dog. Woo, woo. But he probably done hit that dog. You get it? Yeah. But hey, man, all we can do is really speculate. That's all we can do. We don't really know what the hell was really going on, what type of dealings that they had. But I think Omarosa she got those recordings because she wanted to use that as insurance, just in case. She have to, have a little leverage, that type of deal. But I want to know what's Trump next move, because she already said if he don't do what he's supposed to do, she gonna release the evidence. And I wonder what the evidence could be. So is Trump gonna do what he's supposed to do, whatever that is? And I know he was angry because he went on Twitter after she made that announcement that she had some dirt on him, and he was like, "I'm happy General Kelly fired her." But man, you got women out. There's a lot of women out here like that's like Omarosa. There's a lot of them out there. They're opportunists. It's women out here, man, that will use almost anything in their power as an unfair advantage towards a guy. And this goes for it could be child support, it could be alimony, it could be whatever, man. There's women out here now as opportunists. It's been like that. This ain't just started with Omarosa. No, this I met women like this 20 years ago. This is why it pays for you to surround yourself with women that's really down with you. Because if a woman is not really down with you and you spending time around her and she don't respect you, no compassion, no empathy for you, she's doing things that's not in your best interest, you're setting yourself up for great danger. A recipe for a disaster, my friend. So life is short, man. It pays for you to surround yourself with women and people that got your back. Someone that's gonna push you forward. I'm talking like you gotta be around people that's gonna that y'all on the same page. It's like driving down the highway and y'all on the power lines together in a straight line like that. That's how much y'all have to be on the same page, especially this time of the day in this climate. I don't know about you, but some of us, we can't afford to make a lot of mistakes, especially critical mistakes. I mean, it's going to take most of us, when it comes to making critical mistakes, it's going to take too much time for us to recover. Some of us, for some of us to recover from these critical mistakes. Child support, alimony, that shit is hard on guys when they have to pay out that amount of money every month from your own way of living. I mean, you got to think about it. If you work a pretty decent job, make a pretty decent salary, and you got rent, car payment, insurance, food, utilities, and your child support is $600 a month, $600 a month, $800 a month, bro, you're gonna be short. You're gonna be short, man. You're gonna have to generate more money if you're paying $600, $800, $900 a month for child support. And the judges, they don't care because they base everything off of how much you make. They don't base child support on your expenses. They don't give a damn about your expenses. And so, you just have to be consciously aware of who you surround yourself around, who you're talking to. That's why I say it takes time to get to know each other, know people. It really does. A lot of people will disagree with that and say, it don't take no damn 5 years or 7 years to get to know somebody. Shit, I know somebody after a year or two. And these are the same people that get taken advantage of. They get taken advantage of every time. Get their ass tore up. I've had people left comments saying, it don't take no damn 5-7 years to get to know someone real good. I'm like, yeah, your selfish ass would say something like that. And these are the main people that are just professional failures at life. Professional failures. If you do a track record on a lot of these people, you find that they haven't been successful at anything, at nothing at all. They never completed anything. Everything they start, they quit. Start, quit, start, quit. But they always have something to say. They're always doing all the talking. But sometimes you got to know when to shut up. That's the problem that a lot of people have. A lot of people always say, I want to be a boss. I want to be a boss, man. I'm a boss. Everyone wants to be a boss, but they don't want to do what it takes to be a boss. They don't want to do what bosses do. So it's a lot of perpetrators out here today. It's a lot of people are just putting on a certain type of image. That's what Instagram was all about. Instagram is all about putting out a certain image and putting on a show or just entertaining people. But some of those same people on Instagram would never come on YouTube and do a live broadcast. They'll do it on Instagram because they don't really got shit to say. They really don't have anything to say. Just pay attention to that. Most people, they only go live on Instagram if it's a bunch of people around or somebody else that's with them. But they're almost never by themselves. And if they are by themselves, they still don't got nothing to say. They still don't have anything to say. Of course, this is not everybody, but this is the majority of people. They really have nothing to say, really. It's all just dancing, loud music in the background. It's that type of deal. Or she's shaking her ass in the video. That's all. And these same women, most of these women on Instagram, they're just campaigning for guys, tricking off. They're just looking for tricks. They said tricks off of kids. That's what I thought. That's what they say, right? They said tricks off of kids. But obviously that ain't the case. But hey, man. It's a different game out here today, man. It's a different game. Everything is different today. Different environment, different women, different guys. The food is different. The water is different. The air is different. Everything is different. And it's not for the better, it's for the worse. So if you're not on your game 24/7, 365, You might find yourself in a tough situation at times. And if you don't have, and if you get any and if you get into any legal problems, if you don't got the money to pay, you might be up shit's creek, buddy. That's one thing about me. I've had legal problems in the past, but I had the money to pay. And it wasn't about, did I do something wrong, or it wasn't about no right or wrong at all. Shit, once the attorneys get involved and the court system get involved, it's not about right or wrong. It's all about the money and your representation at that point, you know. But yeah, that's something you should be aware of. And if you're around a woman that if her solution, if her number one solution is to bring a third party to get a third party involved into y'all relationship, you need to get rid of her. I mean, if that's her number one, the number one card, if that's the first thing that comes to her mind, you need to get rid of her. You know, because that's just bad business. You know, I don't feel the need. I don't even call cops. What the hell I need to call a cop for? A cop, only thing a cop can do that I can't do is shoot somebody. That's the only thing that a cop can do that I can't do. So why the hell I need to call a cop for? I mean, if you gotta call a cop, your shit is out of order. Something has happened. And if a woman call a cop on you, well, you might be up shit's creek again. Really. And if I'm in a position, if a woman calls a cop on me, this relationship is over. Period. End of story. We don't got nothing else left to talk about. I don't want to hear about no apologies. I'm sorry. I don't care nothing but none of that at this point. Why don't you call a cop on me? You know. I mean, it's one thing if somebody called a cop on you and you don't know who called the cop on you. But if you actually know who called the cop on you, and the person that called the cop on you is standing right beside the cop, directing the cop to you, oh, hell no. And there's guys that put up with this bullshit. And they lay down with this woman every night, 5-6 days a week. I was like, oh, hell, you sleep with this bitch after all that? Hell no. Oh, no, man. You know, yeah, I can't tolerate that shit. Can't do it. Can't do it. So you gotta, if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything, as they say, you know. But hey, man, at the end of the day, it starts with you and ends with you. If you don't have enough self-respect for yourself, don't expect anyone else to do it for you. You dig? So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, and hey, check out my Patreon. And oh yeah, P.S. by the way, I just I started creating a digital video version of my book, Love Can't Wait. And I started it yesterday, and I got 2 videos of it on my Patreon right now. So Love Can't Wait is my top selling book that's on Amazon. People have been asking me if I'm going to ever do a video version of it. So I started it yesterday. I got 2 videos up so far. And I'm going to do, it's 21 chapters in my book, Love Can't Wait. So I'm going to do 21 videos explaining every chapter in great details. And I'm going to expand on every chapter that's in the book as well. And if you become a Patreon, I'll send you out a free copy of the book if you don't have it already, you know. So if you go to my Patreon, read all about it over there. You see all the details and everything, you know. And I'm gonna have it on my on Bad Boys Secrets Club as well, you know. So check that out. If you haven't read my book, you know, maybe that's something that you want to check out, you know. And if you don't like reading, some people don't like reading. Some people like audio, some people like video. So if you don't like reading, you like videos or audio, this is your chance to check out the video, you know. So now I got to do 21 videos. So at the rate that I'm moving now, I should be done with that next week. All 21 videos. And you can go check it out on my Patreon or at my website. So hey, that's all I got in this video. Like this video, share this video, check out my Patreon. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.